Alrighty. Yee. Okay. Oops. Let's not have my own broadcast be that loud. No. We don't need that. And okay. All right. Hope everybody is doing okay. Hi. Just trying to check on my model real quick. Okay, cool. Let's see. Oop. Exit. Get out of here. So it's the Little Lays Day event going on, or not Little Lays Day. It's Hatching Tide. And I think, let's see. Of course, I don't remember where Hatching Tide is. It starts in Gridania. Okay, that's what I thought. But I wasn't 100% sure, so let's go. Hope everybody's doing all right. Thought I'd play some Final Fantasy tonight. And I guess my tablet did not charge because it's at 30% already. I might have to switch to my phone. That's fine. I thought I had charged it. Oh well. It's fine. We'll see how long we last. Here we are in Gridania. With my new look. Okay. Also, now that I'm in a guild, I should check out guild housing. I'm curious. I don't know. I have a good feeling about this guild. I think some guilds I I've joined in the past just so that I wouldn't keep like getting the random spammed guild invites. I don't know. This person seems kind of cool, so we'll see. Okay, there's a person. Hold on. Just 1 second, making sure that y'all can hear me. Test, test, test. Okay, never mind. Y'all can hear me. I always get worried if y'all can hear me or not whenever I stream. In pursuit of excellence. Jahili Aleppo has a great deal to say about Hachin's Tide. This quest is available for a limited time only. Also, this is the first time that I'm doing Hatching Tide this year. Azuna is the first character. Hatching Tide is upon us once more. I hope this season finds you an excellent battle. For my part, it is an absolute pleasure to see you again. While I have your attention, allow me to expound upon the nature of this year's festivities. Hatching Tide had its origins in the days before the 7th Umbral Calamity, when 12 sages in an era past appeared before me in a startling vision. I have been visited by such dreams ever since, and this year was no exception. I saw a great mass of eggs as vivid as those before you now, borne aloft onto the heavens. Making dreams manifest has never failed to lend wonder to Hatching Tide. Making dreams manifest has never failed to lend wonder to Hatching Tide before, so needless to say, I intended to bring my latest vision to life. Speaking of which, the eggs I commissioned ought to arrive any moment now. Uh-oh. Oh, Bahili, it was a disaster. The cart toppled over en route. Thankfully, the driver was unscathed, but I can't say the same for the eggs. Good heavens! I'm glad to hear the poor driver was unharmed. But without the eggs, how are we to breathe life into my dream? Don't worry, I'll simply fashion some more eggs myself. I'll either do that. Though to create the quantity required will take some time, and we've already facing at least a minor delay at this point. If only I could assign someone to help you. Alas, the other dreamers are busy enough as it is, and I must see to the schedule alterations myself. But wait, perhaps you'll be willing to lend a hand. Izuna, how wonderful to see you again. Knowing what an exemplary assistant you are gives me cause for hope. If you're happy to help, that is. Thank you. The first order of business will be procuring more of the necessary egg supply from the merchant. Our supplier should be in the market. He is a burly fellow, so he won't be difficult to spot. We can only hope he has enough stock. Okay. Oh. Let me see something very quick. I think I have, hold on. Let me go into my settings real quick because I think I have like the colors on my tablet seem a lot more bright than they do on the screen. So I don't know if I have like a screen something. Hold on, let me see. Monitors. Oh. I do not know. Oh well. As long as the sky doesn't look weird like it has before. The sky looks fine. Oh yeah, it's fine. It just looks so much like duller on my screen, and when I'm looking on my tablet, the colors seem so much more bright. Oh well, it's fine. I'm not too worried. Okay. Let's see, where we go. Burly merchant. Okay, let's find him. Also, I don't know if you can hear my fan, but if you do, I apologize. Shouldn't be able to, though. Oh, you're over here. That's why so many people are. Hello. Oh, that's perfectly fine. I'm just glad you were able to make it. Ah, you're that dreamer who was here before, ain't you? A night old mess, to be sure. Excuse me. Afraid I'm all out of the supplies you need, though. Was there really nothing you can do for us? Well, I do have some tatty old odds and ends, or surplus wares. Are you trying to give us garbage, sir? Tatty old ends, really? I got scraps. You want some scraps? That might be of use. If you want them, they're all yours. Hi DJ, welcome to the stream. Might not be exactly what you needed, but I'm sure you can cobble something together with these. The storage fees were eating me into poof. Really? I mean, I'd rather see him put to good use. Uh-huh. That is a big old egg ring she's got on her finger. See that? When I ordered the initial batch of supplies, I remember thinking what a kind fellow he was. He certainly proved me right. Really? Really? Anyway, we'd better take stock of what he's given us. Let's see. The leather looks durable. We have some metal springs and rings that could do for a mechanism of some sort. And these lengths of timber could be cut down to a more portable size. I think these herbs and resins are used to concoct water-repellent alchemical solutions. Never tried it myself, but there's a first time for everything. Besides that, there are plenty of bits and bobs. We should have no trouble when it comes to decoration. It's hard to see, but if you look right there, that little like knot that's sticking out, that's a ring. That's like an egg ring. It's huge. Unfortunately, we won't be able to recreate the eggs Jihili saw in her dream with these. We could make something far easier to get off the ground though. Parasols. The trick will be making them look edgy and not edgy. Edgy parasols. Eggy enough. Let's see. Any rounded object looks like an egg from far enough away. It's science. I see. We can mimic the shape of an egg with the canopy and add some seasonally appropriate patterns to the outer shell. I can picture it now. Parasols are a slight more fiddly. Fiddly. I don't know. I can't read. Than your standard egg, though. With just the two of us, production will take far too long. So we'll need to enlist further help, just as I did with you. Fortunately, see? Do you see that? Look how big that is. Especially her little tiny hands. Fortunately, the guild artisan should be less likely to bulk at a request for parasol parts than a rush order for myriad eggs, particularly if we supply the materials. Now I can't stop looking at it now that I've seen it. Let us first pay. I'm having a hard time reading tonight. I apologize. It's stress. For those of you who don't know, last time I streamed, when I was doing my time at Portia, my roommate gave me a call saying that the car had broken down. This is why I walked away from stream. And since then, we've been having issues ever since. We've Replace battery, replace alternator, replace the battery port, not ports, but connectors, or bolts. And now we have to take the car in tomorrow to get because the power steering has gone out. So that's fun. Our car is a 94 Chevy Blazer. She's a big, heavy girl. So, as you can imagine, if the power steering goes out, yeah, I'm just glad that my roommate has the strength, just barely, to like wrestle her to get me to work and from work this, past few days. And then now we have to spend more money putting her in the shop to get her fixed. Hopefully it's not too bad, but I hit my mic, I apologize. But still, it's severely cutting into our funds for the month. So now we're having to rearrange stuff and trying to figure out how we're going to get groceries, how we're going to pay for gas, because he's got to get right back to door dashing once the car is fixed. And then we have, other expenses and stuff that we need to take care of, and it's just, ugh. Yeah. One thing after another after another. This has not been a good year. So, if I seem distracted, if I don't respond to messages and everything, that is why. Another thing that I'm trying to do is, if y'all haven't seen it, YouTube recently announced that they are now lowering the number of subscribers that you need to obtain in order to start getting paid for your videos. So it's gone down from 1,000 to 500, and I'm at 283 currently. And then I have to have posted a video within the last, I don't remember if it's like 30 days or whatever, but I easily am able to do that. And then I also need at least, like a certain number of views for the whole year, either on my YouTube videos or on my shorts. So that's what I'm currently working on right now. But yeah, that's why I'm currently working on. And I've got the hiccups. Awesome. One of these days I will look into how I can prevent hiccups when I'm doing recording and streaming, because oh my god, so distracting. Let us first pay a visit to the Leather Workers Guild. I'm sure they'll be able to transform our leather into something fit for a canopy. Also, since they're going to be making parasols, this will not be my first parasol. I also have this one. Can I... And then I can do a rain check. And I can also do a little dance with it. Isn't that cute? Alright, put it away. That is saved under fashion accessories, which I'm thinking that this parasol is also going to be a fashion accessory. I think it was during one of the Rising events that I got the parasol. I'm not sure. It was a while ago. Okay. Leather Workers Guild. That's where I'm going. Okay. You must be the adventurous assistant No, not spoke of. He was just informing me of your plight. Many of our apprentices are looking forward to the Hatching Tide celebrations. You shall have the guild's aid, although I'm afraid we lack some of the resources needed to work your leather into parasol canopies. The material is water resistant to a degree, but nevertheless porous. Untreated, it will degrade over time and begin to rot. But our stock of coating is perilously low at the moment. If it's a water repellent you're after, say no more. We just so happen to have the necessary ingredients, so I can see to its preparation. In the meantime, will you take this timber over to the Carpenters Guild and request that they craft a parasol frame? We can meet up by the Black Rabbit Trader's stall anon. All right. That's not the door out. Oh, there we go. I'm curious, what does your tag mean? The Darkest Refuge. Okay. I was curious. By the way, for those who weren't here last time, I was with Izuna. I am currently in the... I didn't mean to walk into everybody's way. Let me do that. I'm in the free company Aurora, and it is a casual LGBTQ plus friendly free company. Always looking for new recruits. Okay, so yeah, I had one of the members, I don't remember who it was, personally talk to me, and they were like making sure that I was a safe person, you know, and that I aligned with the guilds or the free companies, you know, what they stand for and all that. I said, yeah, sure. So that's why I'm in this one. And they offer housing, so. First, I'm like, where am I going? Over here. Oh, that was bright in my eyes. Carpenter's Guild. Oh, that was the other thing. Where are you? Here you are. I don't have enough. Okay, I was just curious. Why are you standing there like a frightened schoolchild? If you need something, speak. And you would have us undertake this task with how little time left until hatching tide? Very well. The younglings in the acorn orchard await the festivities. For their sake, no effort will be spared in the parasol's preparation. We shall commence work right away. Let your associates know that the Carpenters Guild has the matter in hand. Okay, cool. Oh, she's right here. I trust everything went well at the Carpenters Guild. I've just placed an order for the alchemical solution and a few other things besides. The next step will be to piece together all the parts. Let me try that again. The next step will be to piece all the parts together in a prototype parasol. I'll bring the prototype over to... And now I'm yawning. Great. To Healy once I've finished. You can go ahead and wait with her, right? Who's messaging? Oh. Oh my god, stop yawning. Ooh, stop yawning. Dang. Your name is Chrono Cross, huh? I know what your favorite game is. Welcome back. You'll be pleased to hear that I've adjusted the schedule to accommodate our low mishap, and all is set to proceed. How fare the eggs? Substituting parasols for eggs? What a wonderful idea. I can hardly wait to see what Nonata cooks up for the prototype. Though wait we must. Okay. Exceeding expectations. Yohili Alapo is patiently waiting to see the parasol prototype. This quest is available for a limited time only. Nonata will surely be along any moment now. The music is always so cute. Sorry to keep you both waiting. Allow me to present you with the very first Archon Egg Parasol. Oh, that's kind of cute. It's almost like a lampshade, though. That's huge. What a fine example of ingenuity. It's magnificent. I'm so glad you approve. With your blessing, I'll begin producing more to distribute. In the meantime, we find ourselves at a loose end. But we cannot let Oh. But we cannot let No Nata outstrip us in hatching tide spirit. There must be more we can do. Let's show off your parasol to the townsfolk. But of course, we ought to promote our newest addition to the festivities. If we tell even a few Gordanians that these gorgeous... Wow. Hold on a sec. How do you say that word? Let's type it into Google so we can get a accoutrements. This game uses such big words. Okay. These gorgeous accoutrements will be available to those who celebrate with us. Word will spread of its own accord. With that in mind, I shall keep mine unfurled and on display. You use your adventurous instinct to identify those most in need of egg-themed accessories. All right. The market is always busy. Let us look for potential celebrants there. Okay. The whole she is following me. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that's so cute. She wants to go to the market. That's okay. Oh, and there's a little talking circle. Discuss the decorative basket. We dreamers are responsible for all the decorations you see throughout the city. Take that basket over there, for instance. I came up with the idea, and Nonata worked her magic to create the final product. Oh, that little basket right there. Okay. When I think back to the very first hatching tide, it's a marvel just how popular the occasion has become. I have so many people to thank for their efforts, yourself included. All right. I say, madam, you must tell me where I might acquire a resplendent parasol like unto your own. At our Hatching Tide event, of course. How about it? Will you join us at the amphitheater? I'd be delighted. As a true connoisseur of eggs, both decorative and edible, I attend annually in hopes of glimpsing ovoid perfection, and this parasol surpasses my every imagining. Such elegance, such egginess. Oh my god. Okay. Oops. I'm gonna click on her. Why, that parasol is an absolute delight. It's not often you see that level of craftsmanship paired with such a decorative flair. This might be the finest egg-inspired apparel I've ever seen. Might I ask who was responsible for this masterpiece? The Leatherworkers Guild, the Carpenters Guild, Black Rabbit Traders, and Art Dreamers all have their parts to play, and if you join us in celebrating Hatching Tide, you can receive one just like it. I should have known that the Guild's artisans were involved. If it means getting my hands on a parasol, I'd be more than happy to take part in the festivities. Okay. And then the last person is right here. Heavens above, is that adorable parasol fashioned from after an Archon egg? Exquisite, isn't it? If you join us at the amphitheater, you will receive one just like it. For years I've searched for a parasol as darling as an egg, getting sunburned and soaked by turns. And you offer me one free of charge? This is a Hatching Tide miracle. I expect those three will tell all and sundry about our parasols. Our work here is done. Okay. Let's go back to the market entrance. Oh. Well, that went rather swimmingly. You clearly have an eye for egg connoisseurs. I shall go and see how many attendees are gathered at the amphitheater. Feel free to join us when you have a moment. All right. And then let's go to the amphitheater. He's got wings. Those look so cool. My outfit has wings, but they're like super tiny. Look at that little tiny ones. Oh my god, that looks so cute. My little kitty. Would help if I went through the gate. Look, isn't the sight of those parasols simply marvelous? Eggs held aloft, just as in my dream. Hooray, we did it, Jahili. We certainly did. Shall we officially declare this Hatching Tide a success? Hold that thought. You've yet to see the half of it. What is this? My Senta. I'm not quite sure I follow. Quite a few of my customers asked about your parasols. More than can comfortably gather here. In fact, more than can comfortably Try again. Quite a few of my customers asked about your parasols. More than can comfortably gather here, in fact. Nevertheless, I took the liberty of handing out stock to those who came inquiring. With how many left my stall with a smile on their face and a parasol in hand, the whole city is awash in floating eggs. That's incredible! To think the parasols are bringing joy even beyond our celebration. Wait, Jahili. They're one and the same, aren't they? The celebration has spread across the city, borne by a great mass of floating eggs. You're right. I was intent on gathering people here, but the eggs in my dream were far too numerous to contain in one place. They were always meant to be seen far and wide. That our original plans met with misfortune was a blessing in disguise, for we've touched the hearts of more people than I dared to imagine. There's no doubt in my mind this will go down as a hatching tide to remember. Black Rabbit traders shall continue distributing parasols to those who ask. They may be free of charge, but they're drawing business in spades. No Nata told me how to assemble them, so I can prepare as many as necessary. Really, where would we be without your ingenuity, No Nata? I couldn't have done it without our able adventurer. Ah, that reminds me. I have something for you. See? Look at that big old egg. That's the very second parasol I ever made, after Jahili's, of course. I thought it fitting that you receive it. With eggs aloft across the sky, all that's left is to enjoy the festivities. Your work may have finished, but hatching's tide most certainly hasn't. Problem parasol. That's cute. All right, let's go over here. I won't bother anybody. There it is. I knew it was a fashion accessory. Okay. So now we can check for rain. And we can dance with it. Very cute. Okay. Now, I have to talk with Alpionode at the Rising Stones. Oh, actually, no. Hold on one second. Let me make sure that there is. Is that all we get this year? It looks like it. Just looks like we get that parasol this year. Yep. Alright. Go to Reverence Toll. Okay. Okay, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, but let's see. Let my character do a dance while I do that. I'm so sorry it's doing that. Okay, hold on. Oof. Oof, okay. What? Alright. What kind of tea you making? Yeah, no, I get that. Does the browser need to be updated? Maybe? Okay. I know sometimes when I try to use... I know sometimes when I try and use Twaku, I think it is, on Roku, which is so stupid that Roku and Twitch will not agree with each other, so you need like an alt to Twitch, you know, like Twaku, in order to watch on a Roku TV. But sometimes it'll like open up Twitch and then close 1 second later, and it'll keep doing that, and then it'll randomly work. If you have to go, because I understand, you know, when technology is being a butt, when I understand that. If you need to go for whatever reason, then I understand. At least you were able to hear... Can I speak? At least you were here for a little bit. Sorry, my brain is just mush right now, so it's hard to think and form complete sentences. Oh, that's perfectly fine. Okay. Now make your tea. I myself, I'm also having tea, but it's a adult tea of the twisted variety. And I'm trying to be careful with what I say, because I think I saw something about Twitch kind of like cracking down on alcohol stuff. We have returned from Olda, Commander. And not a moment too soon. Something has happened. Trouble? You will recall that the Fourth was tasked with Hold on. Where is my browser? Here we go. Please. So Reconnoiter, that's what it is? Okay. Reconnoitering the rendezvous site used by the Ivy's minion and his Imperial contacts. Soon after you left... Oops. Not what I wanted to type. Soon after you left, we received word that the unit was ambushed en route to its destination. God damn it. Oh, excuse me. According to the report, one of ours has been taken captive. The Garleans are not wont to treat their foreman with dignity, and I have grave fears for her safety. We must dispatch a rescue party at once. Recall those braves who are afield. Begging your pardons, Commander, but we have not the time. I'm afraid I must ask for your aid once more, Scion. An ill-prepared rescue party will only serve to provide the Garleans with more captives. Yet time is of the essence. Simply put, you are the best chance we have. On. I'm too... This is a child-sized chair and I'm still too small for it. So it's like when I sit, it feels like I'm not sitting properly. And it's like... It gets uncomfortable sometimes. There we go. It doesn't help that I sit cross-legged either. I need the cross-legged chair, but it's so expensive. Because sitting cross-legged is just more comfortable for me. And even though I have like a footrest and all that stuff, it's still, my feet are down. So I still have the blood pulling issue at times. Gotta love the poor circulation. Captain Ilberd has the right of it. I trust you are willing, but of course you are. Now, Alacane of the Fourth lies in wait in the Tangle, near the entrance to Castrum Sentry. Seek her out and she will appraise you of the situation. Fun. Alright, let's see. Where am I going? Oh, done. Okay. Oh, I'm curious about this. Hold on. Okay. So let's go. Is it? Okay. I hate those frogs. Don't look at me. There you are. You would aid us in the rescue mission? We are in your debt, Warrior Blight. Now time is against us, so allow me to brief you on the situation. The Garleans fell upon us without warning, wounding poor Resh and hauling her away to the castrum yonder. Outnumbered as we were, it was all we could do to flee and regroup. Even as we speak, the Garleans may be interrogating Resh, or worse. With her hurts, I fear that she will not long survive their attentions. We must rescue her without delay. Our order may yet be in its infancy, but the bond that binds us is strong as mithril. None of us will stand by while a comrade suffers. We, the remnants of the Fourth, will infiltrate Castrum Sentry. Please help us find Resh before it's too late. Okay. All right. Okay, how are we going to get to you? Step back so it's not so blinding to the eyeballs. Oh good, I'm not level synced. Hell no. Screw it. Where are you going? Oh, there's two. Oh, shit. Oh, please. Almost done. Nice. Okay. Oh, I love boba tea. My work actually has a, it's called Uncle Sharky's, and they sell boba tea there. It's a bit high, so I don't get it all the time, but it's nice for a treat every so often. How am I gonna get... Oh, I think I... yeah. So one of the conventions I used to go to, that was like the thing to do. Is like you went to this convention and at least one of the days you got boba tea. And, well, this was a mistake. Or maybe not. I think I just did this on hard mode. Nope. I got it. Target is perfectly in range. What are you talking about? I was so sad the one year that we went to this convention and the boba tea place was gone. Oh, that's right. I need to add the new kitties to the mod team. Where am I? Resh, thank the gods we found you. Also, I'm trying to figure out a way to keep sake and tempura. I love it. I want to keep our kitties who have passed as part of the mod team. So I don't know if I add a little like halo after their name, or you know, like little wings or little angel or something like that, because I don't want to remove them, you know, especially not Grim. I'll figure something out, I'm sure. Resh, thank the gods we found you. Oh yeah. So Tesla and Grim will both get little halos. I'll just have to remind myself after stream to go ahead and do that. And thank you, Warrior of Light. Now to quit this accursed place. Resh cannot move with these wounds. He will need to be carried out. I believe a diversion is in order. Might we trouble you to provide one? Given your reputation, I suspect the Garleans will be only too happy to grant you their undivided attention. If you were to create a commotion within the castrum, we should be able to steal away unnoticed. Let us speak again once we are safely outside these walls. All right, let's go. Let's cause havoc. Okay. Oh, hello, sir. Nope. Okay. I see you over here. Okay. Whoa! Okay. Oh. and then you. Come here. I remember the first time I did this area and I was so confused about what to do. Open. Oh, hello. Oh. You there. I see you. Okay. Oh. Come on, there we go. More? Mean. Sweet. Okay. Take care of this one right here. Oh, there's you over here. Extra practice. And you? All right. Oh. My depth perception sucks, so it's like, who's closer? Yes. Ew. Nope. Might as well since other people are doing it. Great. Achievement unlocked. Date with Destiny. Alright. Cool. Oh, and then you're here again. I have awaited your return most anxiously, my friend. You have done us a great service indeed. Thanks to your aid, our comrade Resh is safe, and we suffered no further casualties. Words cannot express my gratitude. All that is left is to report the mission's success to Commander Levier. I shall go on ahead to the Rising Stones. Okay. I'm just gonna teleport there. So how much? Where is it? Currency. Ooh, ooh! I didn't know I had that many company seals. I wonder what I can get. And I have that many gold saucer. I should check to see what else I can buy in the gold saucer. I have that much gil. Okay. Oh, and I haven't started any craftings. Oh, that's so cool. When you mouse over it, it shows what the item is. Okay. Cool, cool. All right. Oh, yes, I should do that. Thank you. Get. Are you kidding me? Yeah, Rizzler. Are you kidding me? Look. And he has a pump. A pump. Sir. Oh. That's level 58. You don't have an adventure plate. Okay. Let's see. No idea. So, we this is an English only chat. I don't even know what that means. Let's see. Hold on. Oops. Oh. Okay. Not much. Just playing some Final Fantasy XIV. Just, you know, enjoying the game, the story. Oh no, I do. I do WoW sometimes too, but right now is the Hatching Tide event. Yeah. So Hatching Tide is the current event going on in Final Fantasy XIV. And then towards the end of April is when the what's it called? The spring/Easter event is going to be for World of Warcraft. But yeah, it's my main games that I do right now are Final Fantasy XIV, World of Warcraft, and Diablo 4. Those seems to be the ones that I mainly juggle between right now. But then I toss in some other games too. Like I've also recently switched from mainly PlayStation to now PC. And so I've been trying to move all my streams to, all the games I play on stream to PC to make it all streamlined. Since now in my current setup, it's a lot more difficult to me to stream on my PlayStation as I have a smaller place. And on PC, I have all my stuff that I need. It does me well to see you thus returned, though I doubt not your prowess. Entering an enemy stronghold is generally considered to be a risky venture. I must confess to having been a trifle anxious. But here you are, hale and whole, having succeeded in your mission as is your wont. Lest you wonder, the woman you rescued is being cared for by the Domans. Thanks to their expert ministrations, the danger is past. You have my gratitude. Allow me to thank you also, Scion. Resh owes you her life. We escaped with minimal casualties this time, but we can ill afford to be caught off guard again. The Empire is not an opponent to be trifled with. As you say, Commander, I will see to it that the men keep their wits about them. And it may yet take time, but I will not rest until we have identified and apprehended the IB. I have every confidence that you will succeed, Captain. As for you, I realize you have scarce caught your breath, but I'm afraid there's no rest for the wary. I require that you accompany me to Korthus. I have been granted an audience with an Ishgardian dignitary, you see, and the man expressly requested your presence. Oh, do not look so surprised. You should be familiar with the trappings of fame by now. We shall depart as soon as you are ready. Alright, and let's see. Coming to terms. An influential Ishgardian wishes to meet the Warrior of Light, and Alphionode would like nothing more than to oblige him. We have been blessed with a rare opportunity, an audience with an ambassador of the Holy See of Ishgard. We are to treat with Ser Amaric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights in Camp Dragonhead. It is considered a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as a Temple Knight. Needless to say, their leader wields tremendous political influence. We would be wise to court his favor. For that reason, I consider your attendance essential. If Ser Amaric wishes to meet the man behind the legend, I would not deny him the pleasure of your company. The see if Google can say this word, because I have difficulty saying it.
Antecedent.
Antecedent, okay. I hope that was loud in y'all's ears. The antecedent would see the wisdom of this plan when you request her permission to accompany me to Korthus. Mayhaps you feel this to be a waste of your talents, which could doubtless be put to nobler use. If so, I should remind you that more good can be accomplished with the stroke of a pen than the thrust of a sword. Okay. Speak with Menphilia. Alright. A meeting with an Ishgardian ambassador. By all means, I think it is a wonderful idea. We have received no reports of etheric disturbances or unusual beast tribe activity of late. If Alpionode believes your presence may help him secure more favorable terms, I see no reason to deny him. Antecedent, I take it Ozuna has explained the situation? He has. Yet welcome though these overtures are, I cannot help but wonder what prompted them. The Ishgardian have spurned all contact with the other city-states for decades. Why reach out now? With that I knew. The question of their motives is one to which I have given no small amount of thought. Alas, I know no more than is generally known. The notoriously reclusive nation of Ishgard, situated in the center of Abalathia's spine, ruled by the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, at the head of which presides the Archbishop. Members of the original Eorzean alliance, formed in the wake of Alamigo's fall some 2 decades ago. Friends of convenience who withdrew from the alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed to the Battle of Silver Tear Skies. Since which time their borders have remained closed to all outsiders. They have rejected every one of their former allies' calls to reopen dialogue, turning a deaf ear to their neighbors' pleas, even when the calamity loomed large. And on the fields of Cartano, where brave men and women laid down their lives in defense of the realm, their banners were conspicuously absent. I have tried to convince Ishgard to rejoin the alliance at every opportunity. I have explained over and over again that unless Eorzea stands united, we cannot hope to preserve our freedom. One by one, our nations will fall as once fell Alamigo. And what mine efforts yielded? Why not? Surely, this can be considered a step in the right direction. I should hope so, rather than the low-key messengers we have been fobbed off with in the past. This time, we shall meet with a man of genuine influence. Of course, I'm not so native as to think that they come to us out of the goodness of their hearts. We have something they desire, though I have yet to find out what. But such is the nature of diplomacy. They will bring their agendas to the negotiating table, and so will I, along with a handful of incontrovertible truths. The Empire will soon be at our doorstep once more. Indeed, you may be assured that I will expound upon this point and others. Let us depart for Camp Dragonhead. Our old friend, Lord Harushipant, is expecting us. Since our quest to recover the Enterprise, I understand you have further integrated yourself with the man. Ingratiated yourself with the man. Excellent work. His fondness may prove useful to our cause. Okay. Alright, give me 1 second. My tablet just went out. I ran the battery completely down, and now I have my phone being the one to monitor the stream and chats. Let's... While I teleport, I'm going to plug in my tablet. Alright, tablet plugged in. Done. Okay. My earbuds back in. Alright. Oh, someone got the bug girl little title. You get that title, I'm curious. Oh, okay. So if you participate in one of the chocobo races, you get that. Interesting. Okay. Ah, Izuna, ever a welcome sight. Our hearths have been stoked to blazing in preparation for your arrival. It would not do for such a distinguished personage to catch cold whilst enjoying our hospitality. The gesture is much appreciated. I fear I shall ever struggle in cold climates, as you dress not for warm climates. You need warmer clothes, Alphionode. Oh, good, Master Alphionode. An honor as always. Likewise, Lord Harushipant. Forgive us yet another imposition. I fear we have relied overmuch on your aid, since you generously assisted us in locating the Enterprise. Nonsense. Any debts incurred have long since been repaid. Besides, who can say what the future may bring? Hi, I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Just doing a little storyline questing in Final Fantasy XIV. I just finished doing the event, the current event, which is basically like the Easter/spring event. Oh, what are you working on right now? You've got such interesting projects. House Four Temps may even seek the aid of your newly formed Crystal Braves. In any case, I am simply delighted that the Holy See is at last willing to grant you an audience. Oh, cool! I can't wait to see the pictures when you post them. I have been I keep forgetting to post photos, but my mod sent me this little. It's like a cat cafe type building set, and I've slowly been working on that. Now that the pain in my arms and my hands has calmed down quite a bit. Oh, nice. I'll probably go ahead and post those pictures after stream. Actually, let me post those right now. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm bound to forget. Let's see. I put them in arts and crafts. No, I did not. Oh, I think I posted them on my Facebook. Hold on 1 second. Photos. Albums. There it is. Okay, there's one. Find the group. There we go. It's technically not Lego, but I'm going to post it in Live Laugh Lego anyway. Okay. There we go. That's what I'm currently working on right now. Okay. How you doing with that? You doing okay, or? Yeah, it's got like a couple of I have like I think one or two more stories that I need to put on the building. And I like how it's like there's so much going on in the front of the building, but then you turn around and then you can see inside that there's a lot going on inside too. Okay. As long as you're okay with the decision. In any case, I am simply delighted that the Holy See is at last willing to grant you an audience. No doubt your discoveries at Snowcloak have helped to justify the decision. This recent resurgence in heretical activity is of grave concern to us all. But to the matter at hand, ever since Grim passed away, any little noise I hear now, it's like my mind automatically thinks, is that Panzer? What's going on? It's my roommate. He made food. Oh, got it. Yeah, no, I understand. I get it. Well, hopefully, it leads to bigger and better things. But yeah, when you've been with a place for a while and you've gotten to like have relationships with the people there and the kids and all that, you tend to get emotional, and I get that. Yeah. And with Panzer is not that much older. Right, he's a little bit younger than she was. So it's like, so the way the kitties went, Grim was the oldest, and then there was Honey Nozuka, also known as Honey. Don't laugh at the name. That was Slug's name for her. Honey now lives with Slug, and then there's Panzer. Panzer is the youngest. And Panzer is still trying to get used to her not being here. And he still has moments where he has the sads. I want to get him another friend at some point. But he's still a bit of a wild kitty. He's still very reactionary. And we need him to calm down to the point where we can be okay with leaving him with another cat and not have to worry that the other cat's going to get attacked while we're not there. Oh yeah, and you got those two kitties just like so soon, and I was a little worried that Nemesis and I believe you have one other kitty wouldn't be able to accept the new kitties so soon, but they all seem to get along, fairly quickly. Oh yeah, which super glad that they're all getting along. But like I said, Panzer, he was not raised with a cat, with a mom or nothing. He was raised by road, so he had no idea how to react properly as a cat. So it's. Oh, yeah, no, I saw the tail. I think that was along the same times. You got the kitties along the same. The Can't talk. You got the kitties around the same time as the boyfriend, like shortly after the boyfriend. Oh my god. Go ahead and let me know in vent. Got it, got it. But to the matter of hand, Sir Americ arrived in Camp Dragonhead earlier, and I'm told he is eager to meet with you at your first convenience. You are doubtless weary from your journey, and desirous to rest a while by the warmth of our hearth. Sorry, hiccups. But if you are willing to forego such comforts, pray inform the night station outside the intercessory. He will grant you entrance and send word to the other attendees. As inviting as your hearth sounds, I think it's best we proceed to the intercessory forthwith. Albion is so small compared to my character. It doesn't seem right. Normally, like, I'm Alpionode size in real life, and like everybody else is like Izuna's size. And honestly, as much as I love my character Izuna, it unfortunately leads to so many, like, it zooms in on Alpionode, but then there's, oh my god, look at the kitty. But then there's like so many crotch shots of Izuna. It's like, no, because it's trying to focus on Alpionode. And then with, I have to go. Oh, there it is. And then when I play with Tiny Bishi, I'm the little one, and I'm like near everybody's crotch. I hate it. Yeah, no, I get that. Have you seen what Slug got me? So, shortly after Grim passed, Slug got me it's a weighted kitty that looks, it's a weighted kitty plush that is black, and it weighs almost the same amount that Grim did. Here, let me grab a picture very quickly. Actually, let me grab the side-by-side one that I have. Hmm. Where do I put it? Pictures. Here we go. All right. Have a good day at work. But yeah, so the picture I posted is a side by side of we've got my kitty Grim and then the plushie. Okay. Yeah. And I guess that's my coping, my little thing to help me cope and deal with her passing until such time as I'm able to get another kitty. Yeah. I randomly found it on Amazon after she had passed away. And then I posted it on Facebook, not thinking anything would come about it. And then come to find out that Slug messaged me and said, "Hey, check your mail. I sent you something." And it was that. Yeah. Oh, and it's super soft too. It's like weighted, but then it's also soft and huggable. And I would always say that that Grim was always soft, like a little plushie. And she was always so light, and I'd be able to carry her around, and now I have this. Yeah. We have been expecting you, sir. Pray, take your ease inside, and I shall summon the others.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
I love her.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Emmerich, that's how you say his name.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emmerich. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
Yep, that sounds like Panzer. I think we guesstimate Panzer is about... See, Grim was 14. Honey is 12, 13, and then Panzer I think is maybe like 11, 12, around there. Oh no. That's cute. She's a little social kitty. I know Panzer, since before Grimm passed away, my room was like a no entrance area to him. And then now that she's passed, he's getting a little braver and coming into the room more often. And now he'll sit by my chair if I'm in my computer chair, and he'll cry. He'll meow at me. So I have to get up, put him in the chair, and then he'll snuggle right next to me. Because the chair is just barely big enough for both of us to be in the chair. And he'll snuggle and he'll purr and he'll be all happy for a bit. And then when he's done, he just hops off the chair and goes about his business. It's cute.
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
So Grimm, when we first took her to the vet, was about a little under 7 pounds. And then towards the end, she had lost a little over 2. So she was around 4-ish pounds. And the weighted kitty is about 3 to 4 pounds. Yeah, that's the other thing. When we had both cats, we had a food thing where it's like you fill the container and then there's the little dish underneath, and then as the dish empties, gravity empties the food from the container. But he was free feeding so much that he was getting sick because he wasn't giving himself time to digest it after she passed. So now we've given him like 2 of my handful sized, 2 of my size handfuls of cat food. And we do it about 3 times a day. And it's so much better for him, and he's actually he got used to it pretty quickly. So, and then of course he has plenty of water, and it's just the free feeding was not going well for him after she had passed. Yes, 4 rats big. My roommate used to have rats too.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. The territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
No, it's not Dawn Trail. I think it's like... the first expansion. I've still a long way to go from Dawn Trail. They are very serious.
Pardon?
Alfionode is not pleased.
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Fortin has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
For what price, sir?
Sir Emeric, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not, for I require something in exchange. Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sorma.
Oh, there are some characters I really, really like, but they are not present at the moment. I know Ishtola is one of them.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know. And I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Oh yeah. Speaking of the housing system, have you seen that? And I talked about it in a past stream. That basically, World of Warcraft is like thumbing their nose to Final Fantasy XIV. It's like, yeah, we're gonna make it so that everybody gets a house. You get a house, you get a house, and it'll be so easy. No lottery, no nothing. You want a house, you can have a house. I think it's so funny because I've been playing this game for a while, and I know for years how hard it's been for players to get player housing in this game. And it's like, basically, if you want to get like at least a room, your best bet would be to be part of a free company that already has housing. But then World of Warcraft is like, I got you, don't worry about it, I got you. By the way, I have not done the housing in World of Warcraft, but I plan to check it out and see just how easy it is. Soonish. Oh, it's not ready yet, okay. When it is, oh, got it. Okay, cool. Well, good luck with things if you do end up moving.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
What is the meaning of this?
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked. It was Iceheart, my lord.
What? By the Fury! All our precautions were for naught?
Let's see. Nope. I'm outside again. Well, at least the boyfriend does drive. Yeah, I'm in the same predicament. I don't drive. But at least my roommate does, so that helps. But yeah. Oh yeah, and where I live, public transit is also ugh. And then because I live the next city over from where I work, the public transportation where I work is even worse, especially on the weekends. Limited service, no service on Sundays, which is one of the days I work. It's just a pain in the butt. The intercession of saints. Recent developments have given Alfeanode much to consider. Just when we were starting to make progress. And to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke of was bound for Reverend's Toll of all places. Honestly, were I so inclined, I should think the gods were conspiring against us. Happily, however, I am not. I would know more of this attack. Let us speak with Lord Harushapant to find out what he has learned. At some point, though, I've seen like little scooters and all that. That would be like perfect for me. But I'm not sure if that would entail like having to actually get a license, or if it's just like a bicycle just with a motor or what. But I have thought about getting that to at least have some independence. Yeah, and then on Saturdays, I think it ends at 5. And on the weekdays, it ends at, I believe, 9. And I work until 11. Yeah, I've also seen the little, like, enclosed scooters. Which would be good for when the weather is not, sunny and nice. My sincerest apologies for the interruption, my friends, but the situation is such that we must act swiftly. If you would be so kind as to elaborate. Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan bound for Reverend's Toll as it was passing through Boulder Downs. 'Twas an ambush, swift and ruthless. In an instant, every knight was slain, every crate seized. Then, as quickly as they had appeared, they were gone. It would be an impossible feat without knowledge of the route, knowledge to which only a select few are privy, I presume. Quite. We can pursue the avenue of inquiry in due course. It seems to me like examining the scene of the ambush would be our first concern. Yeah, exactly. That's how it is here too. The trail is yet warm. We must act swiftly, as Lord Harushapant said, lest crucial evidence be lost. You have a knack for discerning hidden truths. Why don't you go and inspect the ambush site in person? An excellent idea. Inform my men of your intent upon arrival. They will gladly share their findings. I remember when I first started with this character and I had a huge pompadour. I kind of miss that sometimes. Let's see. Where are we going? My god, how... Look how big he is on the bike. Also, I like that little attention to detail. When he's not moving, his foot's down. And then when he moves, he picks his foot up. I was way over here. Oh, I went too close to the thing. Oh, well, it's right here. Oh, yeah, so this was an outfit from a past event. And, let's see. So part of the outfit, he has the double horns, and then he has the jacket, and the, the arms, pants, and then the shoes. Night of Devilry, that was basically the Halloween event. And then I paired it with eye patch, which is part of the face wear. And then I think his eyes are like a pinkish. So yeah, don't look at the kitty. I love that. And then he's in what race? An aura. So they're basically already look like demons or devils. Like dragonish. With the horns and the tail, so yeah, it fits. Move along, adventurer. There's nothing for... Lord Harushpont bid you speak with us. Then you must be... Beg your pardon, Scion. As you can see, they nary left a crate behind. Tip the wagon for good measure even. Whole thing's a bit odd, if you ask me. Would have been easier to just steal it, though a damn sight harder to conceal it, I'll allow. Reckon they came prepared. Excuse me. Probably with wagons of their own hidden away off. Ah, but pay no heed to my ramblings. Absent of proof, 'tis naught but speculation. Might be as the squire receiving care at the observatorium could tell you something more factual. That is, if he's awake. Unlike myself, he was there during the attack. Not that his presence amounted to much. Okay. am I going? Oh. That's what the creature looks like I'm on. Do I go in here? No, I think you're up here? In here? There you are. You come to ask about the attack, haven't you? We came upon them before the entrance to the Hall of Seven Echoes. Pilgrims, we mark them as lost and ill-equipped for a journey further north. Our leader called out to them, and one stepped forward to answer. Slowly she approached, her silver hair flowing in the wind like melting snow. Just a young girl, I thought, some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same, else why would he let her draw so close? They exchanged some words. I couldn't hear, and she leaned forward as if to kiss his cheek. And then he sighed and crumpled to the ground. I didn't know what had happened, so I saw the snow turn red. And then there was red everywhere I looked. I tried to fight, but I took a blow to the head. And by the time I came to, the others were gone, and the heretics were unloading the wagon. They would have gotten me. So I just lay still and listened. I'm saying alternate stuff because of this will end up on YouTube at some point, and yeah, their guidelines are a little strict. Iceheart's people spoke of deliveries and resurrection, and they spoke of Shiva. I did not realize that was on. I am so sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on a second. I'll allow it. It freaked out on Ride Him because it flagged it as sexual in nature. So you're talking about the wolf mount that I had, correct? But yeah, you can only... Yeah. So no petting. Just, he gets me from place to place. Here's my transportation. Okay. Oh, that was funny. I know you should. I know there's. Wow, my voice. I know there's some games that you are able to do it, like, here's my big guy. Big puppy. I love how I'm sitting there just like all regal on him. I hope you have a good day at work, and I hope it goes quickly. Oh my god, that's funny. I don't think anybody has ever triggered automod before. That's kind of funny. Nope, popcorn chicken is always good. I have a track record of. I have a cat. Hi. Hi. Are you telling me stream over? Tell me pay attention to you? Hi, baby. I have a golden-eyed cat staring at me. Yes! Oh yes, the holes! And Autobot is just no, 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 no. Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Hi, baby. Oh. The holes, yes, it was. I had forgotten about Sebastian. Not, you know what I mean. I'd forgotten about that incident. Although there are sometimes too where I'll say something and I don't mean for it to come out in a certain way, and it, can you stop? He is headbutting my chair because I wasn't paying attention to him. What, you want chair time? Hold on, let me put him on the chair. Oh my god. Yes, he does. Hold on. Oh. There. Don't walk away. Sitting there wrong. Here. 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 Baby, I'm live. Come here, please. Here. The minute I get up from my chair, and he decides he's going to go all the way over to the door where I can't reach him. Here. Here. My brother in Christ. Oh. You wanted this. You wanted this. You wanted it. You wanted this. Beep beep. My dude. You need... Can I have a little more chair, please? I'm on the edge of the chair, please. Give me a little teeny more. Ugh. Babe. Why? Babe. Oh my god. I know. Rooter baby. Rooter baby. Rooter baby. Yeah? Okay. Thank you. Give me a little bit more chair. Thank you. Oof. Okay. Baby. Please. I'm sure this is so entertaining for y'all. There we go. Now we are equally sharing the chair. Yes. You want to say something? No? You just want to look at me? Okay. I go by Tiny. Yes, he is. Hi. That's... Please... Oh my god, please don't bite that. Yes, my microphone wire is the last thing I want you to bite. Can I keep playing? Can I keep playing? No? Come on. Ow! Please no steppy. That is my arm. That is my arm. Thank you. Settle. Settle down. Good boy. Settle. I'm not gonna say the name out loud. Was it what was it the winter one or the summer one where it was beastly hot? Because I think it was the winter one where we hung out, like a teeny tiny bit. I think it was Grill. That's kind of like a given, though. Yeah, I was most likely Grill. Are you done? I haven't cosplayed in so long. Like, it's been... January 2020 was the last that I cosplayed. Hi. Yeah. Calm down. Because, yeah, I think I learned my lesson, and I was mainly doing Grell for winter cons, and then summer cons, I was doing more CL or Alois. The glasses guy. Alan? I know. All the Reapers wear glasses. So it's either Grell or Alan. I know there was Danganronpa characters I cosplay too. My Beeb? Please. Ow. Now you're just pinning my fingers. Oh yeah, that was Alan. And then I had the book with all the names in it. Are you done? Thank you. Yep, that was Alan Humphreys. That's right, that's right. And then I had my Eric with me. That's what it was. It's okay. It also doesn't help that Alan was originally just a stage play character, and then only later was Yana introduced him to the animes and then to the manga. So yeah, originally Eric Slingby, which is who our friend was, and then Alan Humphreys were the stage play characters. Oh, I don't remember either. But yeah, at some point we need to hang out at cons again. When things calm down financially for me and I'm able to attend conventions again. I think the evolution of, you're talking about the Vaporeon, I believe? I think that was for the SummerCon. But not that same convention. A different one. The convention that was around my birthday, which is in July. I've never been to that convention yet, just because it's so overcrowded. And you personally seen how small I am, so yeah, it would not be a safe environment for someone like me to go to that convention. Unless I had a major security bubble with me. Okay. Now that Panzer's off the chair, he had his chair time. I clicked on Alfiano's ass. Oh my god. I was just thinking, oh, I'm just going to click on Alfiano, and I didn't realize where I was clicking. Ah, you returned. What news have you for us? Yeah, it's like I wish that particular convention had a cap for the amount of attendees it allows. Yep, exactly. Like, I've seen all the videos of all it being jam-packed and crowded, and I'm like, absolutely not. That was also the year I believe I was supposed to go, and then I ended up not going, and then I was glad I didn't go because of that. Plus, my anxiety and crowds, absolutely not. And one of the reasons I want to go is because a lot of the big names attend there, like Hexian, Jessica Negri, you know, the big names attend that one. It seems the Lady Iceheart does not scruple to sully her hands with blood. Yeah, I know the convention that I had been attending, like the last one I attended with Whimsy before the, you know, the lockdowns and all that. I know that has moved to a different location, a bigger location. I just haven't been to the bigger location yet. So I am not sure how that would be. I don't know if it's as bad as the summer convention that we're talking about, or if it's better as in terms of being able to control the crowds better, having ticket caps and all that. Who is this Shiva the heretic spoke of? Have you not read a single line of the Enchiridion Master Alfianode? Shiva was a traitor to kith and kin, an apostate who laid down with dragons. Now, we cannot expect all foreigners to know of Ishgardian scripture so well, particularly when it concerns the patron saint of heretics. Wait, you say she is their patron saint? Oh no, it all makes sense now. Lord Harushaphan, what was the caravan's cargo? Yep. If I recall correctly, the Diamond Forge had requested a rather large quantity of crystals. Do you not see? Iceheart and her followers intend to summon Shiva as a beast tribe would a primal. Why else would they go to such lengths to secure crystals? I shall inform the Lord Commander at once. Lord Harushafant, you would agree that discretion is of paramount concern. Of course. I trust that we can count on your continued support, Master Alphionode. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is a given. I will need to send word to my brethren in Reverence Toll. Our entire order must turn its efforts to the prevention of this summoning. Naturally, that includes you, though I'm sure you would not miss this for the world. Okay. Strength and unity. Woe betide the heretic who crosses Alphionode Libier, for they shall feel the full force of his fury. The persistent attacks on our caravan seemed little more than a nuisance at first. The heretics were a problem to be sure, but a relatively minor one. That was before I discerned the purpose behind their attacks, of course. Now they have my undivided attention. After apprising Minfilia of the situation, I shall summon a unit of Crystal Braves to assist us. As for you, pray join me in Whitebrim Front. Since the incident at Snowcloak, the Knights of House Durandare have redoubled their reconnaissance efforts in the region. It is my hope that they have information which which may help us to determine precisely where the heretics are hiding. Given our mutual enemy, Lord Drillemont should be eager to oblige us. I shall see you there then. Good? Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Like I said, I want to attend cons again, and especially with the friends that you've seen me hung out with at the winter conventions. Hopefully, you know, stuff will fall into place and we'll be able to attend conventions at some point. Yes, I do know how. Let's see. Okay. Look how cute that kitty is. I love having that kitty. Alright. I think this is going to be a good place to stop for now. And then the next time I pick things up with Izuna, we can continue on with the main storyline quests and see where it goes from there. Yes, with my main offline character, I've gotten a little bit further in the story, but I don't remember a lot of it. Oh, awesome. Thank you. And thank you so much for the subscription. I greatly, so much appreciate it. I'm trying to get back into streaming on a regular basis so that I can start, you know, I just recently had a payout last month, and I want to try and get, you know, payouts sooner than, I think that last payout took like a year. Yes, I'm so glad you were able to make it this stream, and I hope you're able to make it for other streams in the future. And also, like I said, I have my YouTube channel, and I also have my secondary YouTube channel, which is a Tiny Gamer VODs, VODS, which is where all my VODs are going to be going from now on. Yes. Alright. So that's going to be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for chit-chatting with me and keeping me company for a couple hours tonight. And don't forget to stay safe, stay happy, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye. Let's see what emote I can do. What's a good emote? Right.